Good evening, service crew, and welcome back to another... Wait, what do I say here? Good evening, service crew. Fighting Pilot Extraordinaire Ace Windfall. Ready for takeoff. There we go. That's it. And we're back with another hashtag V_FGC open on Monday. Happy Monday, everyone. Let's get to it. Let's do not a ranked match. Player match. Great room. Bada bop boom. Pow. Perfect.
Select your character.
Set this up with... Where it is? There it is. Perfect. I think I've been leaning back to in the like the meter of, I guess that's the best way to put it. And like, imagine you have a line segment, right? Where you have like a line that's like split out, that you have one thing on one side and one thing on the other side. And it's like Melty Blood and Uni 2. And right now the meter, like I'm imagining a Geiger counter that goes like dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. But like the meter there that's swinging back towards Melty, something fierce in the last couple days, which has been really nice. And I think a big thing about it was, I think I mentioned this like last week when we were playing Uni 2 as well, is that I was able to get some really good games in Simi recently, and able to do like a VOD review with some local friends and everything. It was really nice to have that opportunity again, and just kind of was able to spark a new flame, I guess you could say. That worked too. There was still a fire on that move, but so thinking about like the things I can do or what I can like add in are really interesting. What's up, Harmonica? Happy Monday. What went in? You heard? You're gonna have to be a little bit more specific than that, Harmonica. That might just be on my end. That might be fine. Yes. Okay. Thank you. That is good. More specific. I've only heard that Monster is now an anime girl. I know nothing else, and I shouldn't know anything else, right? Like I don't want to know the spoilers for it. And I was even told by someone off stream that they were like, "Oh, Ace, by the way, watch out on Twitter. You're gonna get spoiled." I was like, "No, my Twitter's actually fairly curated. That I do not get like anything that is a text post or any spoilers like that." But like, I was even told like, "Watch out for the spoilers, kiddo." I was like, "Thanks, boss." Like, I was saying I don't want to know anything else. I'll find out when I do, and I'm scared given the other information that I know. Right? It was Dolly. Happy Monday, one as well. Tweaking what they've done for chapter 15. Good tweaking, bad tweaking, or just like just general tweaking? Like, I'm actually interested in what your current concept or what your thoughts on Arknight's chapter 15 are based on only that. Because I obviously don't. I'm only at like what, chapter 12, which, are we playing that this? Or we're playing Arknights this week. Are we doing the main story this week? I think we are. Because I don't think there's anything new or exciting. No, does Siege drop tomorrow? Or is that next week? Or is that like Thursday or something like that? I want to do the main story. I want to catch up so badly. Luckily I know Rides to like Silvernair should be rerunning soon, so during that time we can definitely do the main story again. But I want to catch up because chapter 12 is kind of mid. I don't think it has a strong main character focus, or like a main character that I'm like, yeah, I need to know what's going on here. It feels like it's back to Siege, which again, that's what the new event that's coming out is as well. And Siege is like alright, but I want Amiya, I want Calcet, and I want the Doctor. Those are like the main characters, and so I want to see what they're doing. And I'm probably not gonna get more of them until like end of chapter 12, beginning of 13. And 13, 14 are probably where things are gonna pop off, 14 especially, because that is like the culmination chapter that will probably have all the big happenings. And there clearly are going to be a lot of big happenings from the little bits of like the Babel lore I have, or like what, IS-5, right? Like, as far as I'm aware, they're gonna be rebuilding Kazdel, right? Which, that's a huge lore thing. So I'm interested in that, but having to slog through Siege being king. I need to catch up. Presumably chapter 15 drops in what, 6 months then? Are there any outside of what I could do if I really wanted to go hard on it? We could just go full main story mode for a bit. The only like chapter I'd care about, like that I can immediately think of right now, is I care about IS2, right? Ilsukazana 2, which is not what it's called. It's called something else, but I don't know that name yet, even though it's been out for a while. After that, I don't know if there are any like stories that I'm like, yeah, this is a character, this is a concept that's super interesting to me. And like I would be okay with just like doing them off stream, just like saving those ones for myself and just doing them real quick and then just focusing on main story. I wouldn't mind that, honestly. Doing this chapter around when it's out. I don't doubt it, given that the fact that I was told from someone who hasn't played the game in like years that they were like, oh, Ace, yeah, I got spoiled on this thing. It sounds insane. Don't look at Twitter. I was like, okay. Like, just the fact that Monster is a playable character, I feel like that in of itself is just a big happening that I'm like, I don't know what's going on. I need to be there as well. It was a meme. Happy Monday, welcome on in. And like, I guess the other thing is, I don't know how it ties into the Arknight's infield, right? Don't watch Monster theme video music either. Already don't do that. I've only watched like 3 character theme music videos in my life, and it was like Stainless and like 2 others. And I don't even know what the other 2 were, obviously. There was only one time that I was ever like on my own. I was like, oh, hey. I saw it on like the Twitter, and I was like, oh, hey, I went and watched it. And that was like the only time I've ever done it. I had a playing Nimbus today. Given the spoilers that you know, is it fitting? Hold on. Yeah. So I know for Melty, one thing that I really need to add more into is doing this is really good. Just IDJC is a really good way to get like an overhead. It's obviously an extremely slow overhead, but it is an overhead, which Koma doesn't have a lot of in his kit. And it can go over a lot of, like, if someone's sweeping, you can go over sweep. But the thing is, Koma can also do that, where he whiffs the overhead. So if someone's, like, going for, like, to stand block it, doing charge will make it whiff, and then he can just go for immediate throw, which is super duper nice. Good tweaking. Okay, that's good then. Nice. Given, because that's the thing with Arknights, right? Is that, like I said, I want Amiya, I want Calcet, I want Doctor, and like during Babel, and then I saw in the Discord earlier today, it was like I see so much Priestess posting, for lack of a better word. It's like, I don't know who this character is. I legitimately know nothing about this character outside of, like, you know, Eye of Priestess and all the, like, opening screens. And, like, you see her a little bit in what Babel. You don't even see her, right? But you're just, like, she's... Do you see her, actually? She's referenced in Babel, right? Because it's you and Priestess are leaving little baby girl Calcet, like, behind as you're leaving because you're her parents. But, like, I don't know anything about this insane psychopath woman. That's like, what's she doing? I don't know. I want to know. She's related to me, and I'm important. This is the kind of stuff Gacha pulls at the end of life when they're going for a sequel. We got an entire arc left at least, because they just started it, right? Because it's Act 3. This is... I wonder actually, yeah, like... That's why I was asking about, like, Arknight's Enfield earlier, is, I wonder how Arknight's Enfield ties into the current lore, and obviously... I don't know what it is, but I know, like, obviously there's Calcet. Monster is now an anime girl. And then, like, obviously there was the question mark character from Arknight's Enfield, whose name I don't remember, but she probably has a name. But the one that looks like Calcet, and also, I guess, now looks like Monster. So it's like, is that Monster? The monster that you see in IS5? Because that was the thing, is I didn't catch up on Chapter 15 for obvious spoilers, but I obviously saw a lot of the monster speculation posting about, like, in IS5, it's Calcet Monster, and it's like, is Monster, like, you know, is that, like, what happened to them? Why do we have now Monster instead? Her name is M3, the M3, oh, but she looks distinctly different than Monster M3, that's interesting. The speculation goes insane. And obviously I think, this is my speculation, based on my incomplete knowledge, wholly incomplete knowledge, right? Where it's just like, I liked in Babel, one of my favorite things in the Arknight's story, the lore setting right now, is that, which again is why I want more of that. I don't care about Siege being a king. But like in IS 5, no, not I-Spy, in Babel, right? There was that entire segment of, you know, what Originium is, and like the idea that Originium, to me, I don't know if I said this, because I thought about this recently, and I don't know if someone else has had this idea, which I think it is, right? But it's like the idea of, is Originium like their terraforming stuff, right? Peace out, a lot of people on one call. Adios, Harmonica. Enjoy your call. But yeah, for me, I'm just gonna keep Arknight's theory posting. For me, it's like, there in Arknights you have this rock cancer called Originium. That's like, you know, it's the big bad. It's like, oh, we live on Terra and there's just rocks everywhere, and it's if you're near it too long, it's gonna get on your skin. It's gonna cause you bad things. And it's like, we're Rhodes Island, we're the good guys, we're here to cure this, and also do military stuff on the side. And by on the side, I mean, that's more important than the rock cancer stuff, because you need gameplay, unfortunately. But to me, I am so much more interested in the rock cancer stuff, because, I don't know, that's a lot more interesting than the war stuff. And like, it's over time you get the idea of, what would it be? Like, you get little bits and pieces on this information, and then you find out, like, oh, Doctor is actually not just some guy. He's like an alien, which I wouldn't call that jumping the shark, but that is definitely like a, you know, you're adding your extra layer in. It's effectively learning the Doctor or like Calcit or not of Terra themselves, and they're like from space. It's not jumping the shark. It's more like on the level of like DBZ power scaling, as weird as that sounds. Because go back to Bungo Stray Dogs, my current obsession that unfortunately has now ended, season 6 win. But to go back to that, it feels similar to that, where it's you know, you have your shonen, and then just over time you naturally have to up your stakes. Bungo Stray Dogs season 1, it's Atsushi and the Armed Detective Agency versus Octagawa and the Port Mafia, and it's very small. And then in season 2, they add in the Guild, and so like, oh, it's the 3 organizations fighting against each other, and the Guild is the American one, so it's like you got 2 Japanese ones in the American one. The Japanese organization has to team against the American one. They saved the Nian Woohoo. Season 3, absolutely peak. It's a bit slower. You get some, what even happens in season 3? Season 3 feels like a big setup season. I guess season 3 is season 3 is the one where they fight the Rats, which is like a Russian guerrilla terrorist organization, I guess you could say, headed by Fyodor, and it still feels very, very small in scale, but obviously you're building up. It's no longer about like, it's not the Armed Detective Agency versus the Port Mafia. It's grown bigger and then bigger, and now it's like, oh, we're protecting, you know, not just the town of Yokohama, is that what it is? Now we're like protecting the area. Now we're protecting all of Japan, kind of like the scale is growing. And then you get into like season 4 and 5, where it's like, they're now, the Armed Detective Agency is now like wanted terrorists, because of other plot things that happen, and like this power scale is going off the charts, and now you have like the hunting dogs, which are like the strongest gifted ever, because they were genetically modified, and they have to go in for surgery every month or else they're gonna die, and that's how they keep them loyal. And it's like, power scaling is completely blown out the window, and I kind of miss the smaller scaled stories, but I'm still in it because I'm attracted to the characters now. In the same way that like Arknights is like, you know, small. We're in like a little guerrilla organization. We gotta solve rock cancer, and then it's like, okay, now we gotta like you know, instill a new king on the throne of Victoria, because the Sarkaz have overthrown the original Victorian rule, and we have to give the Sarkaz a new home. And it's like, okay, that's power scaling. And then it's like, oh, and also you're an alien, and also the Doctor Calcit is not older than you or your same age. She's your daughter, and you're like 1,000 years old, I think, and you've been in cryostasis, and you had a wife. Her name was Priestess, I think, and she's a robot now, or a computer, and she might be insane. And it's just like, I don't know what's going on. But again, I like the characters, and I want to see more of that. So it feels weird, but it's neat. You're drawn in, and you're attracted to these main characters, and you want to see these main characters do the things. It's great. They unshot my old main in Rivals Life 2, according to people in my local scene. I think they just don't want you to play Clarin? I mean, you can play Clarin. Why not? I mean, either way, I guess. Play what you like, right? There's a Torn. Thank you for the typing, Lumina. Oh, I actually like this a lot. Hold on, wait a minute. How's they doing? Yeah, that's weird actually. There are ideas here. This is interesting. Ooh, that's really goofy actually. That's so, I feel like that's so obvious that you can see this, but I kind of like the idea of like if you whiff the JC, like if you do immediate JC when you're jumping here, a lot of times it will. No, wait, that's because they're crouching. Hold on. What if you're stand blocking? Oh, never mind. This doesn't work. Obviously, it only works if they're crouch blocking. If they're like bad at it. There's a Kiwi having Monday One in. We love Koma here. Hold on. We love Koma here. Hold on. We love Koma here. There it is. Good lord. Honkai, like, cool aliens. What the heck is the main character? A clone dark. He's a clone dark god. It's a very similar vibe, right? I think every gacha game has that moment that things go off the. I mean, a lot of pieces of media just do, because again, it's like power scaling or the idea of I don't know, extra levels or layers to something. I get it. You gotta keep it fresh, and just doing stuff like that kind of makes it more interesting, right? Chapter 4, by the way. I mean, I don't know how long a chapter in Honkai really is, so that means nothing to me. I actually have Melty on my install. Yo, let's go, Kiwi. It's a very fun game. I cannot stress enough how much I love this game, and I would recommend everyone at least try it one time, especially if you like fighting games. At the very least, you can always go and check out the, what are they? You can do the arcade mode, there's a mission mode, you can go look at really pretty pictures drawn by the people. It's got very nice sprite work. Very fun stuff. So 45 minutes into it, you're telling me? 5 3-minute levels per chapter. So 15 like minutes per chapter. So 45 minutes in, boom, Dark Clone God. Nice. Honestly though, it's Honkai. The only other thing I know about Honkai, which I only know recently from, what was it? I think I got sent a YouTube, not sent a YouTube short. I think I like was, I barely ever do this, but I looking through YouTube shorts or something. I think that's how I found it, and it was like something like the dark lore of some random Honkai or Genshin character about like they were one of the 12 gods, and then they were like bad, or they were like too good at their job, and they like died, but then they got reborn. They become like a dark god, and they just had like, you know, tragic sad boy life of being a god kind of a thing. It's just like those characters are just appealing, TBH.
オープンユアマジックサーキットファイト
Ooh, let's go armor. Oh. I don't know who it was, me. It was some like wild child looking dude. Oh, I don't have meter. I'm gonna be honest, I keep looking at these nuns and they keep distracting me because I don't know where, I don't know what's real and what's not. The nun is so much visual noise, as weird as that sounds. Meaty. Nice. The one I was talking about was, I think, Genshin, actually. I think the weird thing is, because it's a blue Mario skin, it kind of like blends in with the background a little bit. That was dangerous because I think I could have. Oh no, I ran out. I think they could have jump cancel shield with that. Oh yo. Yeah, I have no idea who the character was. Meme, you're good. I was just saying that like it's the idea of like having someone be like a clone or a dark god is just it's. I guess trope would be the correct word to use, just because those are interesting characters, and also, you know, power fantasy in a way as well. It's like Arkwade, right? The main character in this one. She's one of the best. She's the big bad vampire lady. Or, who's another one? I don't know, there's a lot of characters just like being the all-powerful one. Oh, he did something. Because I think that would have whiffed if he was just sitting there blocking, because he's did something in the being a counter. That is an interesting way I can disrespect that pressure. I need to be better at doing He's able to backdash a lot of my pressure right now, so I need to do a better job of tightening up my pressure. Yeah, I had a feeling, because last time I was in that situation, it felt like, yeah, they were able to heat out. So I should be trying to bait the heat a little bit there. Oh no! Okay. Okay. I didn't think they were gonna cross me up. I was fully inputting just Moon DP, but since they crossed me up, I just got the stomp and it just hit behind. Which I think they probably were actually. They were like doing the cross up to get me to like DP in the wrong way, but since I was doing Moon DP, it just ended up working in my favor. Oh no, this is like the worst map. No, get me out here. It's so ugly. But I think this is fine actually because blue and orange are very contrasty, and so I won't get like as confused by the nun's presence. Oh, they definitely punish that, I think. Oh, oh, clash. Oh, they can definitely... Oh, wow. I got enough meter. It's a weird hit, so I'm just gonna just guarantee the... Yeah, they like backdashing a lot. Oh, nice parry. I didn't know what that was, I just saw them do the thing and then hold the second, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna hit this to get the recovery, but... Smashing Moondrive for a gap. Ooh, good delay, or good beat. Oh! I think I got this round. I don't know if they spent the meter for the 3-war. I don't know if it would have killed actually, but go for the OP. I went for the heat safe Oki there. I'm gonna go for a hard bait now. Ooh, bro. Good, I think. I might have been able to throw there. I'm going for EX throw in a lot of these spots because it feels like some of the pressure they were doing was not EX throw safe. Like one of Galio's Galio. I read the middle name of Mario's name and I was like, yeah, Galio. Because Ro is Michael Ro of Aldamjong, so it's like, yeah, the middle name is the main name. That's not what people say. And also, Galio is A, that's not pronounced Galio, and B, Galio's a League of Legends champion. But like one of Mario's biggest things that I know of is like Mario has the really, really strong Oki pressure, but I think Koma does a really good job of like invalidating it if it's not like super airtight because of his goofy little DP. Or not DP, invuln throw, EX throw. Yeah, dude, IAD JC. Where's this tech been all my life? Bro. Yeah, look at that, see? Oh god. I should go for 5 ammo, What? Oh, what the fuck? What was that clash? The one... Some cursed things going on in this. Oh, I don't know why I wanted moon skill there. That's not gonna work. The nuns being like physical objects makes it really weird to just brute force your way in sometimes. Yeah, IDGC is just a really integral part of just playing the game in general, and I just, for the longest time, I just didn't use it as much as I should have but it's so important because it's just a way to like go over people's long-range sweeps. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh! Doesn't matter, I'm a masher. But like, I like what they're doing now. They're just like playing, like when they get the Hoki hit, they're just up in the air because I can't do a crazy amount of things up there. Oh, my DP would have gone insane there. Which I kind of like it makes their Oki weaker because I'm not like that scared of it. But at the same time, it's just like I can't like turn the tables if they're just up there. I can go for like 2-2A or 2-2B maybe if it's not airtight, but they're playing at like double jump height, so I can't really do anything. But I'm not scared, so I can start like trying to just run away, especially if it's mid-screen. Oh god, off screen. Like this should be the good knockdown. Oh wow! I thought I was too far away from that. Get the air throw. Ah, nice. Yeah, see, that's the thing with that. Oh no, the tech forward! They punished it. Since that projectile stays around, that's why it like beats DPs really well. I'll push all the way in the corner with this, get some bar move bar back. Weird hit. Since I got a low bounce, I gotta just do that. Oh, really? Okay, okay. So that is good to know, actually, is that Mario's backdash does outrange my JC, even if I do 2C cancel JC. Oh, he's in the air when he does that. Do it again. No! I hit shield instead of doing BC. That wasn't even what. Actually, that wasn't even a shield. They did a clash and moon skill. I should yeah, I should have been mashing the BC harder to counter moon skill. That's another thing that I need to get a little bit more down. So I kind of hope we get into more situations like that. Is doing counter moon skill is such a big part of the game. And I don't think I'm super good at it because I think I am the one typically moon skilling first in the first place anyway. Because I just am like, I don't want to be in this situation, moon skill. And so I'll get counter moon skill more often than I counter moon skill people. That was. I thought he was gonna like do greasy on my ID there. Yeah, I'm a little bit scared of the. That was fake. I saw that one. Actually, I don't know if that was fake. That might have been an actual like safe jump, but I took my chances. Oh, they can jump that. Wait, what? Oh, that's not invuln because it's the air one. That tracks. Okay. I thought I had that one because I was like, oh yeah, cancel DP doesn't work like that. I'll take it. Really good. Thank you. I did 2 Rekkas, didn't do the third one because I was like, I don't want to go for the third one because it might be a weird spot, but they were stand blocking the third one. I'm a little bit scared of certain things because I feel like the nuns do control the neutral decently well. Yeah, like right there. That's another spot where it'd be like, it'd be really. Oh no no no! That was guaranteed. I just messed up. I'll go for it. Ah, I thought he was doing a parry stance, which he might have been. And then he like canceled into something. But I was like, oh, I'm going for a moon skill grab here. Gonna mess this kid up. I have to lay my throw hella hard out of shield was messing me up. I do the same thing, meme. I'm so bad at it because it's like, oh, I have shield, they hit into it, then they shield back, and it's like, oh, they're shielding, I'm gonna throw them. And I always do that. What do you mean, my JC whip? But I'm so used to doing the same thing, I always mess up as well. There we go. I'll go for it. Yeah, again, that was just me doing DP and they just did the weird cross-up thing. No, I was already in moon, I couldn't do anything! Checkmate! They can cash out. Oh, there it is, okay. What are they doing there? Is that parry into like a EX canceler? They're like, they get like stanced up and I don't know what they're doing from that stance part. In the bad spot. That is. Oh no! Ooh. I missed my cancel. I do. No, I'm out of move. To hold this. Okay, gotta cancel into this now. I wanted to see how much of the combo could do, and I didn't know if I wanted to do EX into this, but that works. 5k is nice. What? That actually hit him? was a series of interactions at the end there. I think my charge JC hit his puppet and then hit him, which was not an interaction I expected in the first place. And then I gotta start doing more. I haven't been in this situation recently. I feel like I've been playing on the back foot a little more. So yeah, getting in the corner there was kind of nice. It's gonna be knocked down. Go for it. Oh, the kills! Oh shit! Drop combo just to get that sick arc drive kill. Totally intentional. Oh shoot! That does kind of work well then. Okay. Punish. Do need to learn the better punish there at some point. Mess that up. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Trade! Sick trade. Oh, nice. I just didn't block it too. That's the worst part. Turn the 3. Yeah, oh, I'm safe though. Yeah. Oh, they're actually. You can normally catch a lot of people unaware, but I like that he's aware. What Koen can do, and maybe a lot of other characters can do this, but I only play Koma really. If you do a DP, you can just like chase them and catch their tech if they're immediately teching and not doing like a double jump after it as well. But they're doing a good job just like after they tech, they're like double jumping away or just not being in that situation. Ooh. Nice. Yeah, extremely. If Koma doesn't do anything there, he's extremely plus. He's spaced enough that he's gonna beat a lot of like definitely A normals, B normals, sometimes C normals. Usually just from speed. I think there's a. I think I see where the gap is. Probably where the nun is going, but the nun is probably taking a hit. Like a shield there and like start a thing, but. It's got 3 bar, but I don't think I'm dead. That was the worst. Why did I do that? That was the worst use of meter I could have ever possibly done. Safety. Nice jump. Where are you jumping, dude? Like I said, he was jumping. So I was like, can I just double jump and catch his double jump? And I can. I didn't actually know that. Oh, that was actually really cool. I'm glad that worked. I don't think I've ever done that before, because normally like I'm never thinking about like, oh, they're double jumping now, like what do I do now? Normally I would just like give that up, but I was like, I want to chase this, I want to get this, so that's really good now. Cool, interesting. What they can do is like delay tech then, or they can like, I think they could probably tech a different way or something like that. But delay tech probably definitely is probably one of the better ones to do there, but oh, that was super satisfying to catch. I think maybe with I might be able to do super jump stuff to catch him. Oh, nice! Oh, nice! Actually, wasn't sure if I was gonna come off that. Good side swap. I've been going for EXTP a lot, so I figured he would jump into something that would, like, or not EXTP, EXTP. Ooh, couldn't shield do nothing. Him pressing on that was actually surprising. I'm a little surprised it worked too, but like... What? Down. You know what might work in certain situations here? Yeah, that! I'm more surprised that actually combo too. That actually did get the wall bounce. Maybe because it was like... I don't know, but that might actually be a good answer to some of his stuff, because it would blast through the nun and then also hit him. Oh, you definitely could have. Well, I don't know. I don't want to say you definitely could have pressed, but I definitely. I was pressing on that. You got it anyway. What was that? What was that? He didn't EX and I got scared and then nothing happened and I got punched. There we go. I think I just need to send certain things full screen ID, not full screen ID, full screen, that was supposed to throw. See, look, like that doesn't actually... Ooh. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, I was gonna say I should not be doing that there. It's never gonna work. I don't think doing moon skill throw will ever be the correct answer against. Ooh! Oh, I like this. There's like a level. There's like a weird minigame happening with the air throw, with DP tech air throw situation now. What the fuck? There's a boba. Oh, that was nice. Okay. I messed up the moon skill to continue the combo. Like, yo, let's go. Very large boba. See, look, that's a weird situation. I don't know if I like it or not, but it's weird. I have no moon, and I must get moon somehow. Just mash it. I'll say that will beat a lot of. If there's any gap in his pressure, that would beat like every single gap in his pressure. That's not it. It's you do fully charged JCC or just 2C. 2C. Go for it. Mash that. I'm such a degenerate. I don't know what to do during his pressure, but it works. As they say, if it works, or if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Open your magic fight.
Okay. That's the thing that I think Mario's doing really well is that I don't know what I can do against some of these up in the air. Because his nuns can play the neutral for him a little bit, and he can just be up in the air where I can't normally approach him. What? Oh my god! I don't know if he's ever seen that either, but that was a. I don't agree with that interaction. I think he got like he got robbed of that interaction. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, I think that's really good. I think what they're doing is they're doing parry, watching to see if I do anything, and if I do anything, the EX cancel it. Which feels insanely good as an option for Mario. Oh, that goes in the air! Ooh, that's a way they can like destroy a lot of my mash pressure that I've been doing. Is that if they go in the air, obviously the invuln throw does nothing. That's some weird ass move. Oh, nice, that just completely stumped me out. Yeah, I don't want to like play in the air a lot. Obviously, I feel like he's probably weaker to that than some other characters might be. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta send it. I have to do 3 2As, so that's gonna be a really scaled combo, but... Oh no! You've been jumping out a lot, which... I should just go for, Ah! Just fully send, because what would happen there is I would either, if he's going for jump out or going for heat, that covers both options. I feel like he, like me, I don't want to just sit and block. I'm gonna do anything that isn't that, so that would cover a lot of options. And I could have moondrived it too if I needed to. Space will cut in favor. Yeah, see, jumping out a lot. There's a gamer. I can't drag. Oh, this is Dragon Assault. There you go. Good call, gamer. Ooh, 5B would have. I think JB would have been good there, but I hate JB. It's not in my repertoire yet. I've been in that situation enough times before. I've also been in that situation enough times before. I figured that, like, the only thing that might beat that is jumping out. But or just shielding, that also probably beats it, but I was just like, send it. I don't know. I had the cojones to just try and see what worked. Miyako. I really like fighting the Mario, honestly. I don't fight a lot of Mario, and that was like such an interesting back and forth. Oh wait, spacing. What? There hasn't subscribed this long. Congratulations! I didn't realize it was been a year either. Oh yeah, gamer! Congratulations on your continued promotion to service receiver. hope you enjoyed your time, and I hope you're enjoying your pair of gloves. Ooh, not the spot for that. Okay, there we go. Just blocking, I like it. I respect that. They just blocked on the wake up. Didn't go for anything crazy. Ooh, that could have jailed me. I didn't start there though. Overhead. I think I can get more damage out of that combo starter. I have to burn EX here because it's really weird. I don't have to burn EX, but it was a weird. Nice. Okay. Okay. 2, 3. Oh no! Nice mash. Got the knockdown. There we go. Keep punish. In the knockdown. Good low again. Good mash. Mashing shouldn't work there, but dwarves. Oh, I messed up. Like I think they were mashing in that wake up interaction. Obviously, yeah. Like I think I've probably been doing it a little bit too delayed, so it should be more airtight when the mashing doesn't work. And then I actually got the counter hit mash, and I just actually did my OS wrong. Yeah, this is such an interesting, if not character matchup, then at least a player matchup right now, because I like the things that they're doing, generally speaking. And yeah, the fact that Mario, the main body of Mario's Hontai, can be like up in the air, while the clones are doing a lot of work on the ground, makes it a really weird neutral setup for like what I have to do to like how I have to navigate this right. No! Oh, I was guaranteed. I just messed up. I'll go for it. What? The fact that it wasn't an immediate punish. That's so messed up. Every single time I'm doing that, I'm doing I can cover my faults with this one. No, I messed up. I'm okay with burning heat there though. Maybe not. I didn't actually get any. I got one bar. There we go. Okay, we're fine. Okay. Oh, ground bounces. You can always get the there. I see. Ooh. No! I'm so bad at this drive timing. I can't believe it still. What do you mean? Oh, he was still in moon drive, so he had the moon cancel. That should kill. Yeah, I'm not respecting the parry. Because I'm not that scared of it also. Not yet. Something I have to play around a little bit, but it feels weird. It feels like it feels just like a janky OS in a way. Where I don't know how scared of it I am yet. I'm sure they can just jump out on one, because that much should be meaty. It's like dropping frames. Like, not like Wi-Fi issue, but like my computer issue. Hopefully it's not too bad. Every single round start has been that same exact thing, and I don't know why I'm like trying to play it any differently every single time. There we go. I need to go for the roll a little bit more there. Catch that dash. Thank Okay. So based on 95 games of this so far, the spacing was a little bit different there, but yeah, they went for... No! They did both! I'm telling you, I think 2-2-B might be the answer to, at least, it might be a really funny answer to some of the things that are going on. What? Yeah, they've been going for throw a lot there, so I can do my own command throw to catch. No, I messed up! What? Hair. No, 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 no. I might have been able to kill with EX after the throw, but I don't know if I had the meter actually at the time. Ooh. Ah, it's far away, spacing. Fall to the button. We've been in that situation a few times before, and they're not like shy about falling with like Dixie. Throw beats parry. Ah, I messed up. I could have gotten the kill earlier as well there, where I got the 5A into throw and I just didn't do AX. Works out though. I get to relax now. Ah. I gotta watch some of I didn't realize I think it was last time we were playing Melty, or maybe 2 times before that. That Drawfit was in here and was telling and was like, Ace, I can't believe you're streaming Melty on Monday Mashfest Monday. And I was like, first and foremost, I stream every single fighting games on Monday for the last like 2 years. But I was actually interested in that because like I was like, oh, I didn't know, I legitimately did not know that was a thing. So I was able to check it out today actually, and it was really neat. I didn't realize also, like I don't know how I didn't know that was a thing because they're on like number 160 something. So I feel surprisingly more ignorant than I normally do from that one. But I got to watch like some of Winner's Quarters, Winner's Semis. I think that's the extent of what I would ever watch, like 3 matches. It was really cool. It was nice to see, what was it? It was, the only bad part was I think all 2 to 3 matches I watched were all, like, there was a power seal in all of them. But in a way, I guess it was interesting because then it's like, how do characters deal with powered CL? What was one of them? I think one of them was powered CL versus Dan, and another was powered CL versus Ushi. Which was kind of interesting because obviously both those are not near powered CL's power level. Especially because the Dan player was fully known for playing Alpha. So I don't know if there's like a vision or if he's just like, yeah, I want to play Dan instead of Alpha today. The Dan player did end up picking up. But, oh my god, the second one I was watching was the semifinals where it was Powered CL versus Ushi Wakamaru. And like, that looked so absolutely painful. Because the Ushi, at least in one case, I think maybe it happened twice. I might be wrong. I don't know if it's happened at least once or twice that I saw. Was that Ushi was doing like some kind of like buttons into special move into more buttons and like jump back pressure. And like I think both times the power tail just hit like a button and from like half screen clipped the Ushi when she was jumping back, you know, jumping away from the danger, and it still like caught her in the jump back. I was like, this is absolutely outrageous. I feel so absolutely bad for Ushi there. But it's cool to see an Ushi in semi-finals then, because that's like a top 4 Ushi. Ooh! What's up, Yuki? Happy Monday, welcome in. Hope your day's going well. We're doing some open lobby stuff. Talking about some Melty I was watching on my own beforehand. Not much. No news, good news, as they say. I should go back and look at some of the... It was really nice, actually, yeah, speaking of, like, the Monday Night Matchfest thing, I should check out the Melty.games website at some point in the future, because last year, I don't know how well it's updated and how good the depth and how good the quality of the games for the character I'm looking at are, but it'd be interesting. Because I mentioned, like, last week, I had done that, like, VOD review with a local friend for this game. And, like, that was so nice. Because we did that, and we also did, we did a VOD review of our tournament that we had done the week prior. And we did, also we were watching, you know, Straught versus Shinoa, which is Koma versus Aoko from, Frosty 2025, from, like, Losers Finals, I want to say? And just, like, watching how other people play. That's why I, like, started using IDGC in my gameplay a little more, just because I was like, oh, Sprott's doing it. And I was like, oh, it makes so much sense. It fills in so many, like, gaps that the way I was playing worked, right? This character gives me Gilgamesh vibes. Which one, Mario or Koma? I assume Mario because Mario was on screen. He does have a little bit of like the, I don't know. I'm gonna be honest, Yuki. This is the extent of my Fate knowledge, right? I think I know who you're talking about though, and I think I can see it because it's kind of like the. It's kind of like that. It's that face, right? Like look at his cocky face in the top left. What do you mean that whiffed? I mean, I know why it whiffed, but like, what do you mean that whiffed? I just want to be outraged. Okay. The red one, yes, but blonde and arrogant were the main ones that I was thinking of to like be the Gilgamesh stuff, right? What's up, Pat? By the way, welcome on in. Yo, thank you, Pat. For 6 months in advance, good lord. Pat, congratulations on your continuing promotion to Service Crew Chief, man. Welcome in. I'm okay with this. Dun, dun. I'll take it. It works. Enjoy lurking at that. Comes in, drops knowledge, drops a sub, adds on out. Yuki, is it just ground beef? See, it's scary because in this matchup, like some other ones, if I feel scared to do, in some long range matchups, like, oh, I can go and do, you know, moon charge from full screen. That's one of like the oldest jokes in the book. No, I keep falling for it. I don't even know if it's a drop. I don't know if I don't think it's a. I think it's just a drop. I don't think it's a. Oh my god. Ah. Oh no! Why are we getting rolled back? We were doing so well. Let's see if you the B. It's all ground beef to me. I don't know. I don't know. That's a newer one for me. I'm scared. I don't like that we're dropping frames here. Ah, that's a new one for me. Thank you. Wasabi. That's like, that joke would kill in the 90s. Where you have a scary movie, right? I originally from like a Budweiser commercial, right? But then like it was from Scary Movie where I know it. I would do gangbusters, as they say. It's a little bit worried. We're fine though. I mean, I'm worried, but like I'm not like advanced worried. It's actually safe. I just pressed the button. I'm mid-screen, so I'm not that scared of the pressure. What? Ah, da, da, da. Oh no! What happened? Why are we getting connection issues now? We were doing so well. You calm down in the bottom right there, you milliseconds. You were at like a solid 60 earlier. I don't think it's Wi-Fi experience because I imagine like I'm not on Wi-Fi and they were doing so well earlier that it feels weird that they would just suddenly be like having issue. Because like if it's Wi-Fi, you can usually tell fairly early if it's like if they're on Wi-Fi, like Wi-Fi. You know what I mean? Definitely annoying character from what I see. I feel like he's not too bad. He has like the potential, right? I think the biggest thing is just I don't want to say that he does well against Koma because I think Koma probably does, because Koma can like shut him down really well and Koma can like interrupt some of his stuff. But yeah, annoying might be the better word than me, where it's just like he can play in a space where Koma has trouble reaching. That wasn't even supposed to be that, but I'll take it. Sure. That was supposed to be arc drive. I was supposed to full sim that. Oh, good lord. I don't know why I went for that. I guess if I do... No, even if I cancel the EXDP, I don't think it clears that. Yeah, clear it out. Results over. It's me losing Granblue Fantasy versus Rising. That's a good game, though. Oh no. Okay. Weird. This is such a weird match right now. Granblue Rising is a really fun game. I don't play it as much anymore because I think it's a game that it doesn't meld with the way that I play fighting games very well, but it's a really fun game to watch and hear people talk about because it's such a it's a Street Fighter game. Like a lot of people called like Uni Under Night back in the day like anime Street Fighter. Granblue Fantasy is anime Street Fighter, and like watching people like talk about neutral and the way that you interact in that game is so much more involved than like anything in this game, for instance. Like a lot of people in my local scene, including like a lot of my friends, are really into it. And in this game, it's very much like a vibe game where it's like, oh, you know, what am I gonna do on Wake Up, or what am I gonna do on Oki? Well, I have a few options, and I can just send them, and I don't have to worry about like what they're doing because a lot of things will cover a lot of other things. And meanwhile, like in Granblue, it's like, okay, I got a far L hit. That means like at this spacing they can do this or this or this. Like there's so many micro decisions almost to, like, you could say. Like every single interaction is so much more important. And especially because like the idea of no, I was gonna DP. That wouldn't have worked anyway, unless it got me out of there in a weirder situation, but like the idea of like in this game, like, okay, mid-screen or corner damage, you're getting like a difference of like 400 damage, right? But like in Granblue, it's like mid-screen you're getting like maybe a little combo, but like corner you're getting like the entire world. And it's like there's so much more impact to the things you do in that game. Oh, it worked! Okay, sick. We take it. Also, I'm glad the rollback thing got better. I guess it was just for that one match. No. Take it. This is too low. It is. Good jump on the second one. I should have done the first one. Nice, okay. Whew. Even though I have the free edition of Granblue Fantasy Versus, I can play the DLC characters with me. Oh, really? Like, I know how the DLC, the free version works with the DLC and everything like that, but like, do you mean, when you say you can play a DLC character, you mean just like the idea that like, in the course of like a week, you've been able to like understand their combos and structure well enough? Yeah, 3 characters rotate Granblue's there. Oh, is it 4 actually? Lancelot, Vayne, Personal, and 6. Wait, did they add it? Because yeah, I also thought it was 3 plus Gran. Maybe it wasn't really that, because I also legitimately thought the same thing. Oh, am I dead? Yeah, I'm dead. Playing Eustace Granblue. Weird character, but like, I think Eustace is visually and like aesthetically one of the cooler ones. But he is a weird character from what I hear. Charge character with his weird like orbs and balls and projectiles and everything like that. So playing around when 2B I got it. I think I was about the same bat. Because I played a lot when Rising came out. I didn't play the original Granblue Fantasy Versus because I bounced off it fairly quickly. because I like games with Magic series, right? I play Under Night in Birth. I play this. I play Guilty Gear Exurd, Plus R. I play games with like I can hit the buttons. I don't have to worry about like linking. So when the original one first came out, I was definitely like, no, this game isn't for me. And also because I couldn't find a character that really like melded with me. It was gonna be Percival, but like even he didn't just feel right. When Rising came out, I decided to give it another try, the old college try, right? And it had Siegfried, so that was a little insano. So I kept playing it for a little bit, but yeah, it just got to the point where I was just like, the way that the interactions work are so weird and so not what I'm used to from my traditional anime games that I was just like, not sure if it's for me. I did come back for Beatrix though. Like, I think Beatrix, not Beatrix. Beatrix, like I think everyone in the world did, because her, if you ever look at like a chart of, especially when she first came out, the Beatrix like player numbers went so insane. Especially because like it was just, she had all of Exurd Soul's moves. So it's just like, this is my character. It was made for me. Oh, I didn't make my armor. I didn't get nothing. I thought I don't know what plan was there, but if it worked, I would not have felt good about it if it worked. Yeah, Sig got nerfed a lot, but I think Siegfried is still like top 10. Like, he's still a very strong character, but he's not like as ignorant as he was, which honestly, fair. Because the fact that like I was doing as good as I was, given that you know, I was not, like, I was diametrically opposed to the way that it plays, and I was still, like, doing really good because he just had so much damage. And the messed up part was, like, he had a, like, I like the idea of Siegfried's 5-2, which was, you know, you take a little bit of health to do more damage. Very, you know, Dragon Stall. Oh, I just messed up. I didn't mess up, I just didn't time it for delay heat. Oh, real? Oh, that's cool. You got one last arc. How much does this do, though? 5k? 4.8? 5.2? Okay. Yeah, you can shield that. Oh, why did you go for... You fall off, though. Yeah, jumping out was really good there. I thought my 5A was in range. I had to like micro walk forward to like make it a meaty so he couldn't jump out. But I was afraid because he's been doing throw a lot on Wake Up. If made it a meaty, the throw wouldn't have worked, but... We started playing 2S if 6XL still wasn't the exact same. Oh, you think? Oh, is 6XL like doing... 6XL is a bit weird as a mechanic, where it's a very powerful thing, but they did nerf it. They did change a fair amount of it. Oh, let's do compress on that, by the way. It definitely feels a lot better though, like 6XL. If you can do the macro really well, which I never was really able to do really well. No. Oh, yo, it works because I was in armor. I was like, I shouldn't do this. I know this isn't gonna work, Ace, but yes, that's the thing I was practicing earlier. It worked. It's so stupid. But if it's stupid and it works. Oh, yo! Yo, that was a sick tack. That works, okay. I guess I I should probably use like 5B if I really want to make him. Wait, what do you mean? No, my knee. There you go. No, but yeah, I know they've made a lot of changes to 6XL, like making it, since it was really oppressive in Season 1. I don't know if it was during Season 2 or if it was sometime later, but they definitely, I know for a fact they changed it, but it still is a very good, like, get-in mechanic. And if, like, I wasn't super great at doing it, like, you know, frame 1, which is what makes it a really good, like, way to check pressure in some cases, right? I think Melty below Yuki, I think it's like $30, but I feel like it goes on sale a lot. I don't know what I can press here. Apparently none. What? He's just pushing Seox. Seox, I don't know if he's still really good. He was extremely good for a while there. He's just got a really good walk speed, right? Percy, I know, was kind of a potential man, right? You're a Belial Slim? Ooh. Oh, this is bad for me. Just kidding. Ooh, I'll take it. Is the what bat? Is it a was because did you hear about Belial recently? Belial got the Belial players had their reckoning, or Belial, I guess, not Belial. He got yes, quite a bit in the most recent patch that came out, the Sandalfin patch, I think is what it was. Like they changed his 2-2-S. Yeah, that's such a good way to cover stuff. Yeah, like his 2M was they gave it pushback, so you can't just 2M to 2M anymore, which was apparently what a lot of Belials would just do because it's such a really good pressure thing. He's still very usable, but there's just a lot of changes that they made to really tone him down quite a bit. Yeah, like he's still annoying, like he still has his like kick grab and like a lot of other stuff things. Yeah. I think that's a good way to put it, Bat. There's some people in my like local Discord talking about it, and it was like there are a lot of players that like once the nerf dropped, it's like now I don't know how to fight against Belial because all the Belial players weren't like playing Grand Blue at like the level that Belial becomes. How would I put it? It's like a lot of the Belial players before the nerf were just playing Belial. They weren't playing Grand Blue, right? And so now after the nerf, they're still trying to play Belial instead of Grand Blue, but you can't just play Belial now. You have to actually play the game. No, I messed up. Ah, that's the yes. Oh, that's so satisfying. That's the thing I was talking about earlier. That's a callback to the beginning of the stream. Oh, that's so satisfying. Whiff, do charge JC. Have it whiff because you're charging too long, and then. Frick. Welcome in, Jarafe. I was watching. I'm surprised. I was talking about this earlier, Jarafe. I don't know how I didn't know that Mashfest was like a thing that happened on every Monday. I don't know how I missed that. I've been playing. I've just always been playing fighting games on Mondays. That I guess I just never like looked at it. And so before stream today, I was actually like chilling out and watching some of Jarafe. It was actually really nice. I was watching, though I think both games I watched had Powered CL in it. So it was kind of like, the whole, like I wanted some variety in my matches, but I was able to watch the Powered CL Shiki one, which I think was Shinoa playing Dan. Or wait, did I say Shiki? I'm fighting Shiki, that's why. But I watched the Powered CL Dan one, and I watched, Powered CL, what was right, Bushi. Doing it again. Nice, okay. Dun. Alive. Oh, I didn't know if you could cross up from that. I'll take it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Is there non-involvement skills that would... Oh god. No, my moon drive! I'm still alive, even with one bar that can't kill him. Good air dash. Oh, the trade. Oh, I didn't actually see the Shiki one. When I said I was just watching screen, I was like, oh yeah, Shiki, but I was like, no, I didn't watch Shinoa play Shiki. I watched Shinoa play Dayan. It was Fushi playing Ushi, and it was whoever the Powered Steel Dan one was in semifinals. So it might have been Uni or something like that. I thought it was Shinoa, because after like Shinoa was in chat, like saying, I just remember people saying Alco up ? Because whoever it was played both Alco and Dan. It would make sense that to be Shinoa. Or some other Alco player. Oh god. Catch it? Yes. Yeah. My things are getting baited. Oh, what? Take it. Wait, what? Did that catch? No! Safe's not. Okay. I got scared for a second there, just in case the charge version came out, but... Oh, wait! Does he go into install even if he messes it up? Oh, I didn't know that. What? That feels like that shouldn't happen, but I guess you spent the bar, so I guess you get something for it, but that's interesting. I knew that one, because obviously if you kill with it, you're hitting with it, and like it's a way to like give them the option to be like kill with it and you still get the reward from it, but like the idea that it works on whiff and / block, that doesn't feel like that should be that way, but it is, so. Throw. Just throw that though? Is the shield? No cancel, just gets the hit on the ground. Put the orbs on. Too smoky. Doesn't get hit with the open. Doesn't get open up the overhead. Ooh. No! Oh my god! I need to know what the game plan for the output was there. Block the XDP, and they could have gotten like the big punish. I wonder if there's like a weirder starter she can get. Hit him with the magic. That kill, yeah. Thank you for welcoming people all the time, by the way, Dolly. I don't think I'd said that, but I've been meaning to say that for a while. Thank you for that. Shirafe.
あなた使徒というより進学者はマジックサークスファイトシューティング
Oh no!
追いつく楽しい悪いわね
Kind of feeling each other right now. Good fatal. Get the combo. Side swap out of the corner. Game plan here. It's 236 orb way up there. I wonder if that was supposed to be 2 and 4 orb. I wonder if that was supposed to be 236 like laser to like catch something. Da 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 da. Combo doesn't go for combo, just goes for moves. Oh, big punish. Shield punish, so not that big actually, but. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Got the orbs on. Only gonna go for yep. Starting healing back up though, which is really good for them. Agro has the same potential, but yeah, getting clipped from anything will deny that. I've seen 2 for 2 from this outcome. I want to see them get another knockdown again and put the Moondrive orbs on them, and I want to see what they do because I feel like both times so far they've gone for 4C into detonating the Moondrive orbs. Save it for a bit. We're not back for the stream. Thank you for the stream. Thank you, Dolly. Anytime. We'll enjoy your time working the screen. Key. Get the health back. Oh, big punish. Cash out with EX into the thing, or at least cash out into. No! You're cash out! Oh, there you go. Get the knockdown. Punish that, punish that. No, no, no! Good tap from someone. Finish it up. Bump, bump. Not the idea of playing the Neko arc, just the Neko arc lines are just inherently funny to me still. How this neutral, how this game works for Ro versus Neko arc. Combo there. Yeah, just floating away. Every time I see the Neko arc, usually a lot of them, they're using their the jet, and like they're just trying to be a nuisance in the air a little, right? Until they get the boys on the screen, in which case then they can start being a nuisance in the air as well. So then we get to pick up there. One clip from that works on the need. Yep. Setter step, setter step. No. Unfortunately, got the OTG. Do a DP combo. Corner swap. Moon drive to negate the Oki. Counter moon drive. Technically not actually counter moon drive, but you know what I mean.
Open your magic circuit. Fight.
Go rocket. Bring him to the ground. Call on the boys. That's a counter moon drive. I like the... I think that's awareness. The awareness to like hit the one neck arc off the rider, which makes it fall down and turn into the raging one. But unfortunately, like went the wrong way compared to where Roa was. Sam has to hold where it gets dangerous. Lowest health in the game. Has to use this. And this might be the catch now. This might be it. Yeah. No hard knockdown. Just for electrician question first. Still missing jump cancels something there, but doesn't matter. I think. My nose correct? Yep, there it is. And we're back. Are they gonna start the same thing they've started the last few times? Let's see. They are, and I did it at the wrong time, so I went into the nun instead of towards him. Weird match, it worked out for me. I'm gonna go for this one because the placement is kind of weird. Yeah, they back that mid-screen a lot, and they need to find a way to punish that. And I guess the best ways I can do are if I hard call it out with Moon Drive, or I just have to like run deep into them. This should kill. Oh, it was a great beat! I swear to God, if that gravy was between the end of the Rekka and the start of the arc drive. Because I feel like I keep gray beating that, even though I'm doing 4vc. I think I'm just missing the link by like a frame or two. For some reason. That works. No, stop jumping! There we go. I need to just be like, I need to put a no-fly zone whenever I get a knockdown. I need to just go for... Honestly... Yeah, they don't do when I do Rekaoki. They've been pretty good at not jumping when I do Rekaoki. Or maybe they're fuzzying, and maybe like the fuzzy jump timing is that like for Rekaoki they just get sandblocked. That actually would make a lot of sense actually. I'd rather they're putting like deliberate respect on Rekaoki. Knock down. Doesn't do the funny Oki, so I have respect for it. So I feel I understand actually, yeah. Wait, do you not get that? I thought I was close enough, but I guess the what I was scaled off of makes sense, yeah. Not like that. Doesn't matter, I'm going for it. No, not what I meant to do. That's awkward for a lot of reasons. Of the moon. Okay, go for it there. I don't know if it's better to go for the full combo into EX, or full combo into... Hey, there we go, that's good. To go for full combo into just getting Arc Drive, or go for a shorter combo to get EX Arc Drive? I should probably check that out at some point to see where what the breakpoint is for like go for EX as well, or just go for the guaranteed Arc Drive. I wonder how good like it. Probably should not have burned the meter there. I'll say I just need a single bit of chip, so if they're not on the wheel there, and even if they were on the wheel there and they got the shield B follow up, or if they shielded my B follow up, there we go. I still had enough health that I could gamble with that. No! I didn't get punched, it's fine. Huh. I'm gonna try to do weird things with Ooh. I can't be on the ball all the time. Go for this, get some moon back. This isn't gonna kill because I'm not gonna get enough stuff from it. Nice, good pause. I'm still alive too, like they're not gonna be able to kill me, but I have no meter or moon, so I'm gonna be in a really bad position comparatively. Just like that. That was supposed to be not DP, that was supposed to be the throw, so I'm kinda lucky there. 2 overheads. Privileged characters with their multiple buttons. Basically every character but Coma. Oh no, I was actually doing a... Oh, I actually did a... I was dash blocking. Where's this first guy hit there? Which one, Bat? The one where someone just stands still. Oh, the staggers? Rose got some really good pressure. Because his thing, at least in the old one, and I assume in this one as well, it's just like the idea of his, he's got the weird JB kind of stuff, or just like the way that he can stagger with. That, obviously, is a giant one, having the, Super Duper plus EX one that you can run in on. No! Ooh, he can cross up. Okay. Let's get him out of there. Ooh, good DP. That shield would have worked the first time. That was supposed to be DP. Why am I messing up my inputs? I probably could have gotten the second moon skill there. I was not supposed to do that. No! Yeah, cash out, nice. I keep wanting to go for this moon skill throw. Shouldn't have done that. I should have just done no one. Good DP. No! I definitely was not planning to do any like good OP there, so that was really good actually. Because all that Coma can really get off the air throw is like a safe jump, and I definitely do not have the safe jump time down. Oh no, I got crossed over the air! Patience. Yeah, you're on the ball with that. Wait, what do you mean? Like, sure. I guess I had to do jump forward JC there. I didn't realize the spacing was that weird. There's a Mako. Happy Monday, well, when MA go. Oh, I didn't realize we were that close to the wall. Not dead. Not the moon drive to do anything super crazy either. I could have gotten killed there. You got it, you got it, you got it. Nice. Had a nightmare about Arcanine instead of late reading chapter 15. Mako, I know nothing about chapter 15. I was talking about that earlier. Harmonica was in here and we were talking about the idea of chapter 15 is so insane and good and all weird, and I know nothing about it, and I need to catch up very, very badly. That's what Harmonica was making it sound like too, where it's like it's I don't know what the word she used was. They used some word that was like where I was like, in a good way or a bad way, and they were like, in a good way, but it's like a word that like it could work as both like a bad or a good one. Where it's just like it's weird situations right here, and that sounds good because I want that. Because my assumption is that it has to do with, you know, Amiya and Calcit and the characters that I know and care about, and I want that. What? I'm surprised the parry stayed active after the EX cancel and everything like that. I guess the tech uses a different number. I know where the exists Priestess. I know that like it will deal with like Priestess and Calcit and all that. But the thing is, at my current state in the game, Mako, where I'm on chapter 12, I don't know, like I haven't actually seen, like there's the sprite of Priestess that I keep seeing in all these like memes. I haven't seen that sprite yet, right? All I know about Priestess is that the little bit you get of her at the end of, which I don't even know if she's there, if you're just talk about her, at the end of Lone Trail, and the bit from Babel, right? And you have like, you know, Aya Priest and everything like that, like, but I don't know anything else outside that, outside like she's the actual Doctor's wife and the Calcit's her child. Something vaguely like that. Like, I desperately need to catch it because it sounds like the part of Arcanine that I like the most. Which I was saying earlier, I might end up doing, given how pivotal, I guess you could almost say, that Chapter 15 is, I might end up doing, focus more on the main story stuff and less on the side events for a little bit. Which isn't bad for a lot of them, because like it's gonna be like, right, so like Super Night House, like anytime it's a rerun, we always do main story stuff anyway, but outside of Illustrator 2, like, especially because a lot of the other story bits probably also involve the end of, like what's the one that's coming up? I think it's like tomorrow or Thursday or something, right? Which is all just about Siege being the king. It's like, I might just do the main story instead, because if I do anything related to Siege and the King, that's technically a spoiler for me, even though it's like the least impactful spoiler of all time. It's like, what do you mean this character that was the king, and that I'm currently working to get her a sword and become the king, becomes the king? Wow! Like, that's nothing compared to the fact that Monster is an anime girl now. That's the stuff that I'm like, okay, I need to catch up with the main story. I need to see what's going on here. Yeah, like, I'm probably not gonna mess with the Saber one outside of like I'm probably gonna do it off stream and just like do the levels, not read it. I'll probably do like a 10 pull on the banner just to see what the guarantee I get is. If I get Saber, cool. If I get I'm more interested in Stainless's grandma, actually. I want Stainless and his grandma because they're just service crew coded. Yeah, I'm not pulling for her. Like I'll do the 10 pull Mako, but I'm not pulling for her. I'm saving up. The only event that isn't main story that I care about right now is Ilsir Guzano 2, which is the Lapland Altar event. And I've been saving up my dosh for that. I have I think I have 110, 120 pulls, something like that. Somewhere in that range. Which, barring the worst luck in the world, should probably get me it. Ooh. I like that just backdash dropper there. Oh. Some interesting gameplay right there. That entire like corner situation into oh nice shield. Yeah, the puppets are doing a lot of work right now. Actually, I'm very impressed with this. Also, the stagger pressure, nice job. Let's go, Mario. These are a kit, but people would actually kill me for that blasphemy. Is it just because her kit seems powerful, Yumeko? Or is it just like conceptually her kit doesn't feel right to you? Because I feel like if you say that you don't like her kit because it feels too powerful, I feel like people will blaspheme you for that. It's the same way that some people don't like Texas Alter because, especially at the time. Nowadays, she's probably still good, but not like as good as she was. But like at the time, Texas Alter when she first came was like this is insane. Who will do this? Or Walter, right? W Walter, where it's just like her kit is just super duper good. Oh, it's just ass. Like just conceptually, right? I thought unless I was wrong, I actually, because I don't keep up with CN at all. I thought her stuff was like really good. Let's get it. Can make matches. Oh, gotcha. I'm glad you could be here for this. And that janky ass combo. Ooh! The jump picking actually comes back. Oh, that's interesting. It crosses up you don't, and then it catches back dashes you do. Weird. Uh-oh. Ah, I was gonna run a DP. Do it again. Nice, good 3C. Do you think? Oh no! Good reaction. I was at a moon. Ooh. Good to see. No, I messed up. Oh, what is that? That very clearly whiffed. Like I'm not gonna be like, man, the hitbox, but I was just the perfect spacing for that air dash. Miko, I am also really poor on Arknights thinking about it. At least not Orundum poor, but Originium Prime poor. I have 0 right now. That's the DK. Yeah, we're just gonna pass up our positions. Ah! Ah, I should have. I thought about it. Whether it would be DP or be key, and I went for the key. What do you mean? What do you mean? Wait, 236. This should kill. Nice. Big optimals. Actually, that wasn't super optimal. You probably get the the double Nempo, but I don't actually know how to do the double Nempo. I think it's just you do another Nempo. Ooh, nice shield. I think my tax is doing me right now, Asmo. Happy Monday, welcome in. Ah! Yoink. No, I'm dead. Yeah, I think it's more like the opposite. But it's okay, I already did my taxes. I always do my taxes in like late February. Service crew, if you haven't though, taxes are due next week. Get them done. Why is the emote enhanced lifting bits? I don't know what that is, Bat, and I didn't want it on here, so I made it prohibitively expensive. If Twitch would let me turn it off, I would turn it off. But it doesn't let me turn it off, so I said, I don't want this, I don't want it here, but if you, service crew, want to spend $100 to do whatever those are, that's on you. That's between you and your wallet, and your taxes. But I don't know what they are, so I don't want them in here. Good job, Jirafe. You gotta do your taxes, or else Taxman will come to you. Saber. I'll probably make the last one that I do my last, and then next time I'm on following that, I'll call it, but let's see the saber play now. Doesn't go for the big combo, just goes for that and getting the corner swap. I kind of like that. A little bit safe, mostly just to hit in the corner, but unfortunately doesn't work out because now back in the corner, but the other way around. Good heat though. Ooh! Flips him out of the sky. Cash out from the heat they were in. I think they were in heat. Elbow is doing some decent stuff to get them in, but I think it's the same thing with like Comas, where it's like you do the. I think Carl is a lot better than Comas, but like it's the idea of like, yeah, he can like, because it's hitting the nun and not him, he can do a lot more to negate it and trade a little bit stronger. But sometimes, if you just keep doing it, statistically, it will just work. You just need like a few of those elbows to work, and then suddenly. Ooh, misses the. I wonder actually how that works. I feel like you could get a punish there, but I know that is a little bit weirder, especially when you shield it in the air, because you have to land all that. Saber combo breaking with the slamming of the balloons. Very nice. Big mood in that. Combo breaker is super fun though. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going this year because I wasn't able to get. I'm a little bit of a diva. I found out in my older age because I've never been to a major where I wasn't at like the venue hotel, and because I've gone to how many? 6, 7, 8, 7, 8. I want to say like majors where I've always been at the venue hotel. Like the idea of going to a major and not being in the venue hotel now is just so. It's like, oh, what am I, a peasant? So since I wasn't really at a venue hotel, I'm just like, I think I'm okay with skipping, unfortunately, because there's just something so nice about like if I really was feeling the vibe, I would definitely go no matter what. But like I just am so, it's so nice when you're at like a big event like Combo Breaker or Frosties or just like any event really, and it's just like. You have your bracket, and like you either get out, or if you don't get out, or just like it gives you like a chance to just, you can go up the elevator and you can just crash for like an hour after bracket, or like if you're just like watching people, you're just chilling out. Like it's just so much nice compared to everything else. I start doing great creature. Very nice Asmo. Learn how to say I'm not gonna try to pronounce that because my pronunciation of English is already terrible. It's a question word, so is that like how are you? Or where's the library? Yeah, shuttles make up for it as a really big thing, Rock, but it's just like the idea of just being able to immediately go and like decompress in at the hotel without having to like take a shuttle is so nicer. Very nice, Asmo. Hopefully, it's during this summer, right? So what, you have like 3 to 4 months maybe to get it ready? Get your what do they call, survival Greek? I feel like I could've got a bigger combo than that. Ooh! Get the goofy. Is Combricker 24-hour? It is, isn't it? Yeah, both are. I knew Frosty's was. I didn't know Combricker was, because I feel like it's... I think in both cases it's only like one room, technically it's 24 hours. Like the main ballroom is not 24 hours or something like that. I don't know. In both cases, I'm not like up at like 1 AM at the ballroom. Or at like the things. I'm always like in my hotel room trying to go to sleep at like 1 AM, but sleep on the floor waking up to games. I could not do that. If you mean like in like the venue itself, that is insane. I need my Tempur-Pedic mattress. I need my sleep mask. Preferably a white noise machine, but I don't take that with me to majors, and so it kind of stinks. So what is he/she waiting for? Focus heavily on teaching grammar, so I haven't learned many words. That's a really interesting first phrase to learn, Asmo. Interesting. Some of the floor next to the bed in my room. In your room is different. I woke up in the casual. See that? Sleeping in public spaces is I could not do that. Like, yeah, the floor in your room, sure, I could see that. Sometimes it can be more comfortable. What's about over here? I haven't done that often. I messed up. No, stop jumping. That's on me. I could have done other things to prevent the jump. I feel like they haven't been jumping in that situation that much though. I've heard of a lot of people sleeping in public bathtubs. I had a friend one time when we were at, I think it was Frosty's. They got like sick during it, which really stunk, right? And they would sleep in the hotel like bathroom slash bathtub because it was like, you know, cold, and they were like, I'm actually on fire right now. I'm gonna sleep in this on cold tile floor to like reset my body. Okay, next guest wins, so. I knew I couldn't do that on Wake Up because I knew they were gonna do parry into EX, whatever that was. So I was like, I'm just gonna hold it. He's gonna do some mid block string because he's burning a lot of meter on that, and then I'm just gonna like find the gap and assume that the gap is a good one for me. I don't know what the. I tried to be the cheeky, and I keep trying to go for this this combo that I don't know how to do yet. No. This is awkward. This is really awkward though. What, am I gonna? Do you think? I didn't think that was gonna look like that. For one. I was really hoping he would do the parry EX cancel setup, because obviously normal EX DP doesn't work on that. But I was wondering if Arc Drive DP would work on that, or Arc Drive grab would work on that, since that technically is active longer. Active longer. You don't say more longer. That's not a phrase. But like, I was hoping he'd that, so I just jammed it out no matter what. What do you think? Oh no, it would have worked actually! Without the micro dash too. I'll go for, yeah, there we go. Thank you, the highs. That's those spare parts. Get over here. No, it's spare parts! It's not your parts, but it's not your fault. That's those spare parts. Those little highs. Happy Monday, welcome on in. I got to come to my own volition. Oh, I have no move. I was 100% like, let's smash out the moon skill. Oh, they can shield that. Oh. Interesting. Other corner. Their gaps are weird. They can DP their gaps in a lot of cases with like EX throw, but I don't know where the mashable gaps are, if there are any. Good throw. Yeah, that catches them. Like, yeah, the 3-bar EX grab is super good on getting through a lot of the other setups that... I love that so much, it's so good! I'm so happy I'm working that in now. That's such a satisfying, like, Whenever someone like stands shields and you just, oh, it's so satisfying. Doing DFCI on Mondays, I do know of DFCI. I have played DFCI before. I like both Taiga and Shizuo in DFCI. I don't think I would ever. Well, I could see doing it like maybe once. It does have a caster now, doesn't it? I guess it's always had a caster. I don't know fully, but like. Uh-oh. Actually, wait a minute. Can I do? I'm noticing something weird about that. Can I technically cancel into EX? I wonder. Would I agree with that? It does have a very interesting. I don't know if it's the coolest, but it does have a lot of like the way that the resources interact in DFCI overall is just really interesting. Where you have like your burst mechanic where you have escape burst, combo blast, excuse me, escape blast, combo blast, and power up blast. Is that what the other one is called? And like those are all giving you meter, and then you can use the meter to get like there are the trumps, right? Which are your little like playing cards. Like the way that every resource kind of works together is super duper nice. Whoa! Wow, that was the tip. Is that kill too? Oh, that was so out there. And honestly, I didn't think I was gonna get the back to the ground with that. Jesus. Oh, I had no meter. I just kind of ran around there for a few seconds and they just had to wait until I like settle down. I'm just going into their line of sight now. Or into their what's it, line of fire? That kind of works. I feel like every time I do this. Oh wow, that actually countered them. I was gonna say, typically after I shield B them, they'll do a backdash. I can't kill off this. But I get one more messy guess, so. No, my messy guess. No, I'm the one getting messied and guessied. Never been to an out-of-town con, but I imagine the venue hotel would be pricier and less quiet. Pricier, yes. Less quiet, it kind of depends, honestly. Like, sometimes, yeah, there are, like, ones where, like, you'll get a party room next to you or something, right? And that, like, can carry over a lot. But generally speaking, I can't remember the number of times that's happened, like, maybe one hand, because I've been to, like, 7, so that's barely one hand anyway, right? But, like, it's only happened, like, once or twice overall. Because typically, like, hotels are made to be a little bit more soundproof. Oh, you can save this one? That's cool. But if you ever see, like, Chicago, it's easy to get around, unless it's an especially bulky cosplay. No. No. Whoa! That's not the way I thought that was gonna go, actually. Somehow BB OD is a burst mechanic, whether it's tied to burst. I think my dream journal. Apparently I woke up to panic that my handwriting down. You were so panicked about the chapter 15 spoiler nightmare dream you had. Alright, so screen next time I'm on, room's wrapped. Enjoy your last round. Rounds, plural, but No, yeah, I'd say like, yeah, given the going on the con one first on Asmo's point, yeah, like I think I've only had a noise room like maybe once or twice, which is saying a lot. And honestly, even then, like what I consider noisy is actually still very tame, because it's just like the idea of like it was a loud party room, and like when you were outside in the hall you could definitely hear it, but when you're actually in the room, it was like. I would say it's probably that level. I have no idea. So it wasn't too bad at all. I definitely recommend it if you're ever like in try it always once is what I would say, right? Because it's just there's just something really nice about it. But obviously it depends on a lot of what you're doing, right? Because I know I've heard people talk about like if they're at like a con and they're like, I want to stay at the not venue hotel because I want to like see, because like if they're like a presenter or something like that, it's like I don't want to stay at the venue hotel because I just want to be like, you know, once my presentation is over, I'm just gonna like take a shuttle out or take a bus out or take my car out and then just like be away from this for the rest of the day. So it really just depends on what you kind of want to do with it. The reason I say like venue hotel is good is like for a fighting game event, it's like you go down, you play for like an hour or two, you come up. You go down and play for an hour or two, you come up. Like you get a nice cycle going, kind of a thing. I think your burst stats after rounds is insane. Is that BB related? Or oh no, that is a DSCM mechanic. I forgot about that, Geronimo. You're right. Is that everything you? Is it when you lose or is it when you win and lose? That you pick how you power up your burst. It's a choice of powering up your burst, your character, or powering up your assist. That's right. Oh my god, it's been a hot second. Take pride in my handwriting. It's rare to see it so soft. You were shook, Mako. Psychological horror walking simulator. It's so good, actually. Is it weird to say wet nightmare as opposed to like a wet dream? It's a wet nightmare. Good lord. What do you mean by that? I don't know if I want to know what you mean by that, actually. Because it makes me think of like what I'm gonna imagine it is, and I don't want to. I probably don't want to know what it is, but I'm imagining Grave Treatment to me sounds like a hedonist, right? Like your hedonist spot from Futurama being fed grapes, but a rock is going to your chest. No, but I do like that idea of like a character in a psychological horror walking simulator. My favorite type of game, by the way, who's just like, that's like Amnesia, right? Except like imagine that you actually could see the handwriting. That'd be peak. I think you guys do one more. Ooh, Mako, that is unpleasant. I agree. Rock rowing is very unpleasant. What's up, Made in Heaven? Happy Monday, welcome on in. Moondrive in both cases to like keep themselves safe from their to cancel recovery, basically. Nuh-uh, Asmo. The pioneers used to ride those babies for miles. And I know what you're saying, Ace. But those rocks were underwater. They had already sunken. That's because they were the underwater models, obviously. They weren't the boat models. The boat models, of course, being the ones that you find near volcanic vents that are all porous. And I mean, if you think about it, Asmo, any metal ship is metal. I guess metal is metal a rock actually. Like, what determines a rock versus a metal? Oh, very nice. That was like immediate, wasn't it? So that should be a nice like 6K, 7K? 6.8. Yeah, it's the max, 6.8. That is. Oh. Welcome back, Dolly. You made it for the end. Really good. Or very nice. Sorry. I was sitting way too far back in that chair for that. Just checking a few more matches out before we wrap up tonight. Talking about rock boats. What a comeback! Oh, thank you, Dolly. Was that the same round that Java got the full damage last arc too? My God! Oh, let's go spare parts. Good kitty. Thank you, Dolly. Save versus Roa. This doesn't feel like it'd be a very one-sided matchup in either direction, but I actually don't know. It's definitely like Roa can like do a lot of stuff to control neutral, control spacing, but yeah, something like that has a just immediate gap close to come in and stuff. She has some good ways to force her pressure in. Like, she got a really good dive kick, which I think, unless the spacing is really rough, I feel like she could probably get around Roa's. Because the angles she can do it at are different than the angles that like Homo can do his dive kick at. Plus, hers is a lot safer. Yeah, that's it. Rock Lobster be the same category as Rock Boat? I think it would be. Do you have more to say about it than just Rock Lobster? I actually don't know what that song's about. I just know it is a song, right? And I know it from, as most people would, I would assume. I actually don't know. But I'd like to imagine that everyone knows Rock Lobster from Donkey Konga. Oh, thank you, Asmo. Good notes so far. Gonna shine out, as they say in Greece. Good night! You'll learn it, Asmo. You'll learn good night in Greek one day. But I don't actually know anything about Rock Lobster outside the fact that it was in Donkey Konga. That and like Louie Louie. What was Donkey Konga anyway? Thinking about it. I know it was. I actually wonder so much about that. Asmo. Good luck in there, Asmo. I believe in you. Also, I don't think that's where we put the showers, so you probably, I guess it makes sense you would go to basement duty before you take a shower, but like, don't get too dirty down there. This is my lobby. What? No? This is my lobby. Even if I am sitting out on the side right now. Rock Lobster is about a rock lobster, and then Ramley has a bit about a guy drowning inside a giant clam. Is rock lobster not like a euphemism for something? Like a car or something? Wait, 7 minutes? What? No, I didn't actually know that. I've only heard the cut version then. No, rock lobster, not just lobster base. What are you talking about? We were at a party. His earlobe fell in the deep. Someone reached in and grabbed it. It was a rock lobster. We were at a beach. Everyone had matching towels. Somebody went under a dock. There they saw a rock. It wasn't a rock. It was a rock lobster. Motion in the ocean. His air hose broke. Lots of trouble. Lots of bubble. He was in a dam. He's in a giant clam. Underneath the waves, mermaids waving to mermen, waving sea fans, seahorses snailing, dolphins wailing, red snapper snapping, clamshells clapping, mussels flexing, flippers flipping. Boys in bikinis, girls in surfboards, everybody's rocking, everyone's frugging? What is frugging? Is that their way to get around saying the other F word? Just around the fire having fun, baking potatoes, baking in the sun, put it in your nose guard, hit on the life guard, pass the tanning butter. Here comes a stingray, there goes a manta ray, in walked a jellyfish, there goes a dogfish, chased by a catfish, in flew a sea robin, watch out for that piranha, there goes a narwhal, here comes a bikini whale. What is a rock lobster? Is it just a lobster that looks like a rock? Or a rock that looks like a lobster? What is the story behind the Rock Lobster song? Inspired by a slideshow of puppies, babies, and lobsters on a grill at a disco in Atlanta. Oh, of course, yeah, that makes sense. What? So it's just a vibe I'm hearing. That's what I imagine as well, Dolly. But it's just like, you know, it's really funny to me because I've never heard frug as a word to replace that one. I've heard fug, but that might be a little bit too of a modern invention. Still, I think Rock Lobster, I was gonna say Lobster. Rock Lobster fits in the same vein as like a rock though, in that it's just a thing that we made up completely. So I guess, again, rock boats probably aren't made up completely. Oh, I didn't think about that, actually. I was just thinking like an actual, like, a lobster made of stone. The idea of a lobster that does rock and roll actually tracks a lot more with the song. Because that rockster, it's not a word. It's just the idea behind a absurd marine animal theme, it sounds like. Looking at the little Google snippets. Let's see. Yeah, I like the idea of like, we're at a party, we find a rock lobster, and then like the lobster's like, I'm gonna hang out and like party with you guys too, I'm the rock lobster. Oh, is that it actually? Because that would then track with, if it was just that, then that tracks with like, you know, later on they're like, red snapper snapping, clamshells clapping, muscles flexing. Oh, muscles as in like the sea animal muscles, not like as in like muscles like Chiniku muscles. That makes sense actually. I get it, or it's both technically. It's what they call a pun. Why is the first image of a spiny lobster on Google one where someone's like holding up a measuring device to it? Spiny lobsters also known as rock lobsters. Oh. Weird. Man, the sea is messed up, dude. It is both. It is a double. It's like the muscles, right? Muscles are flexing. Rock lobster is rocking. Wait, you don't know he drowns. Hold on. He gets in a perilous situation, but drowning, I think, would imply death. And he's just, you know, he was just in a jam. He was in a giant clam. And then they all party, because the clam probably went up on the thing. And clams are muscles, right? I think. That sounds believable to me. So when the muscle flexed, he was like, there's a clam inside me. Or there's a man inside me. Is that IDGC? Ooh! See, that's the... Mario just being able to, like, just be up in the air and send the girls out to do the job. Feels like you have some really decent opportunities to, like, do some stuff in neutral, but, like, yeah, it's the weakness on, when he's on defense is what kind of, like, hurts him a little bit. I think he's like AS, something like that. Actually, I don't know where he is on the tier list, but nice. How do I quick message? Alright. GG's everyone, GG's. Thank you all for coming out for another successful #V_FGC Open on Monday. It was fun, that was really good. Shout out to that Mario, by the way. Super fun to play him. I think we were fairly evenly matched up. Like that was like legit. It's super duper satisfying to get someone that's like right on your skill level, or someone that has like the same like matchup knowledge as you, because it feels like that's the best growth you can get, right? And it's hard to get that, because obviously you're playing with either players that are new into it or players that are like hard into the game and like they know a lot more than you, which both of those also have their own aspects. Like playing against someone that's better than you can like work on your defense more. Playing against someone that's like worse than you get to work on your offense more. But you know, right when you're in that level of like you're hitting the same like spots, it's really satisfying. And that was really good. Thank you for streaming again. Anytime, Dolly. Again. Those are some good games though. I will need to check out more of Mashfest when I get the chance. Like I said, I'm gonna go check out Melty games at some point and see, because I just need to get back into looking at the VODs, right? Just doing the last little bit of VOD review, it's so impactful, right? Any little bit of work you can put into yourself as a player playing fighting games is super impactful, and it's always so nice to do. What's up, Highs? Thank you again for spare parts earlier. Gonna send you guys out somewhere though. I think I'm gonna send you guys over to... Yeah. Sick. So this year I'm gonna send you guys over to friend of the show, Sterling G. Brickman, Sterl, as he is sometimes known to be called. Currently playing through Freedom Wars Remastered. I don't know what this is. I feel like I probably rated into Sterling playing this once before. It reminds me vaguely of, like, it looks like a beat-em-up or like a Final... It's not a Final Fantasy. This feels like a Final Fantasy game to me, though. If someone said this was Final Fantasy, I'd believe it. I don't know what this is, but... Vita tomorrow? I was talking about it earlier, actually, Lahai. I don't think I'm doing the event. Like, not on stream, because, that'd be spoiler, right? Even though it's the most, like, obvious spoiler of all time, it's just, like, technically it's spoiler. I'm probably gonna do a 10 poll for her, not anything crazy, but I think because of the let's say the impact of chapter 15 on the community, where it seems like that's a pretty big thing. I think I'm outside of like events that I know I'm in it for this event. I think I'm gonna be skipping a lot of events and just focusing on main story for the next like 6 months. You just thought I cannot say for full event. I will. After I do all of it after the stream right now, Lahai, because I've been on a very nice like just a maintenance break from Arknights where I've just been doing my dailies. I have not done that April Fool's event yet, and I know it ends tonight, so I need to like at least check it out. All right, but that's all I got. Let's see. Tomorrow we're playing Arknights, of course. We're gonna be doing the main story, I think, unless something else changes. We're probably just doing the main story, and we're gonna burn through as much of that as we can so we can catch up for Chapter 15's release, since that is the big one. Thursday, we're finishing 999. We're getting the true ending of 999. So check that out if you want to. And then on Sunday, we're back with more Persona 5. That's all I got. So again, thank you guys for watching. Send you guys over to Brickman. Go say hi. And with that, I know nothing else. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope to catch you next time. Peace out, everyone. And go say, 3, 2, 1. See you there.